Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to WyzGyz's Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. I want to throw together a quick video. I'm going to have to use duct tape or something to get this to stick or position the way I want it. Welcome. I know it's been a while. I wanted to just post a quick video. WyzGyz Entertainment, where are you? We're over here, Shaggy. There you are, Scoob. Golly gee. I was hoping not to go this long without streaming because I do miss it. And I on and off, I kept thinking I should really be creating short videos, 7 to 10 minutes in length. And I kept putting them off. And that was probably a mistake too. But the main reason behind it all is that I wanted to, it started literally probably about a month ago. I got a stupid cold. I never got a fever. So I knew I didn't have the flu, and I knew I didn't have COVID. I used a thermometer to confirm, and I was able to continue to come into work daily because they require you to get your temperature checked prior to your shift. So I went ahead and did that, and I never came up as having a high temperature. So I figured I'd try to knock it out with like NyQuil, DayQuil, zinc tablets, and drinking plenty of water. But the challenge with me sometimes is drinking enough water. And even when I think I'm drinking enough water, it never seems to be enough. And one of the things I was trying to avoid was any chance of them trying to force me to take a COVID test because I'm against it. And I don't want to be forced into getting a vaccination shot or shots because of all the potential side effects. And I don't trust Bill Gates further than I can throw him. So I'd have to double check, but I don't think I even am covered under health insurance because I can't afford it. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy where my priorities lie. I spend all my money on crowdfunded comic books and sending fan mail packages to my favorite YouTubers, but I don't care to spend the money on healthcare. Oh man, I just think it's a scam. They overcharge for so much. I mean, sure, it costs exorbitant amounts of money for x-ray machines and equipment and whatnot, but at a certain point, you break even and get way into the profit area. So anyway, I digress. So a lot of my time was spent trying to fight the stupid cold and force myself to go to sleep because I have a tendency to be both a night owl and also someone who still wakes up kind of early in the morning. Not so early as some. Like I'll get up around maybe some mornings 8, 9. Other mornings I'll get up as early as 3 or 4 and not want to go back to bed, and I'll get back into social media. So that was a problem. Couldn't force myself to, get consistent lengthy periods of sleep. So that probably prolonged the sickness, and I have a tendency to eat more than I drink, so that's out of balance. And your liquids are, I guess, what's happening actually? All the water you consume is diverted to help replenish all the energy that was expended from digesting all the food you eat and all the sweating that results from it. And then by the time your food is digested, you're still kind of in deficit of water. So you have to drink perhaps in some cases twice as much as you normally would. In any case, yeah, so I was dealing with a freaking cold. I had a froggy throat, so that's another reason I didn't particularly feel like doing a whole lot of streaming. I guess I got about 2 streams out, and then I literally stopped streaming and making videos. Instead, I was putting all my support to other creators whenever I could and hopping in their channels and being a moderator on their channels. So in that way, I continued trying to stay up to date on what's going on and keep abreast of the latest shenanigans and what have you. Then I also went into, well, then my schedule got busier because on top of work, I was also spending time, most of my free time, traveling to, friends and family. It turns out that, well, I guess it's generally known that I'm pretty decent in terms of organization and packing stuff. And it just so happens I know people who are wanting that kind of help. So I've been helping out with that, and that takes a lot of work and energy. I mean, I kind of enjoy it because it's fun packing stuff up, and I think that's also why I so enjoy putting together fan mail packages for my favorite YouTubers. And then part of my time was spent trying to figure out how to save the money to cover the cost of shipping of all that fan mail. Truth be told, I don't think it's a little embarrassing how much shipping cost. But yeah, you'll get an idea if you happen to be into watching people's unboxing videos. You might see stuff coming from me. What else? Oh, and finally, I've been, working on and interviewing with companies for employment, because as much as I love my current job, what I do outside of Comicsgate and Fandom Menace and my YouTube channel, it doesn't give me much flexibility in terms of, well, I mean, basically, I went full bore once I joined Comicsgate and backed all kinds of projects. And that basically meant I spent lots of money. So I need some way to pay for my addiction, if you will. And that I concluded meant I have to get a second job. So now I'm going, starting in a few weeks, I'll be working 2 jobs, and then I'll be doing my YouTube channel out during my free time and whenever I'm not sleeping or eating. Yeah, so just figured I'd post an update video and let y'all know what's up. Yeah, man. Even with that stuff going on, I'm still going to be busy because I'm still helping out those people who ask for my help, friends and family. So chunk of my free time is going to be spent there, which is going to make it more challenging, speaking of which, to do my Comicscape promotional streams. That's going to be tough. All right. So I'll have a clear idea in the near future as to what my schedule will be, but it's starting to look like, with this new job, I'll be in training. So I'm probably going to have like a run-of-the-mill kind of schedule, 11 to 8 or 8 to 6 or something like that, Monday through Friday. But that means I'll have either very late streams or early streams before I even leave for work. Man, that's going to be tough for people. I always do my best to work around people's schedules. This is going to make it a lot tougher now that I'm going to have a second job. And then on the weekends, wow. I've committed or given my word to my second job that I'd give them at least one day of my weekend. And that leaves one day. And then the other day is dedicated to my friends and family who still need my help. Yeah. So for at least maybe 4 to 5 weeks while I'm in training, which comes out to about nearly 7 weeks from now, I will I'll be hard pressed for time and doing streams. So I might end up doing more crap. Man, I was really looking for, maybe I'll try and cram in a bunch of streams before I start my new job. Because I think I'm going to end up forced to do lots of short videos for my channel just to keep it active and going, and maybe to appease the YouTube algorithm. Yeah. Please bear with me. All this stuff is no indication that I'm trying to leave y'all high and dry. I want to continue to support the Comicscape and Fandom Menace movements. I want to see your campaign succeed. So however I can, whether it be via Twitter or, just sharing your campaign with others, trying to come up with new ways to promote, and also other channels and venues to promote from and through. I'm going to endeavor to do that. So yeah, that's about it. I think I'll cut it off here. Thanks for hanging with me, and we'll chat later. Take it easy, guys. Bye.